Hello, I'm White Fox, and thank you for watching this unboxing video and first look at the RK Royal Kludge M75 mechanical keyboard. I will have a sound test later, so stay tuned. The packaging is fairly simple, showing the keyboard layout on both sides. It is an ANSI layout for those wondering. As indicated on the packaging, I purchased the version with red switches. They also offer silver speed switches and brown tactile switches. RK calls the colors of the keycaps an ocean blue, and it is hot swappable and has RGB backlighting with 18 different patterns. Opening it up, we have the keyboard on top, wrapped in plastic. It has the user's manual, of course. And has a nice dust cover. While I'll probably be replacing the keycaps, the grayish, navy blue, light blue, kind of gray, and white keycaps look really good. The initial key presses feel really good as well, and I can tell the switches were pre-lubed. Turning it around, we have a magnetic slot for the USB-A 2.4 GHz wireless adapter. There's also a USB-C port for wired connectivity, and a second USB-C port for pass-through of a mouse or storage device. The access panel is curious, and I'm wondering if it's to access the 3750 mAh battery, as I suspect it's behind this backplate. The feet are two-step height adjustment, which is convenient, and that has nice rubber pads to prevent movement. Overall, I'm really pleased with the weight and quality so far. For being a plastic frame, it feels really heavy and solid. The knob is a step up from the RK H81 in that it has three functions. It also has a nice tactile bump as you turn it, and is also a clickable button used for powering it on and off, switching connectivity, and also volume control, all of which display on the Pixel OLED. As for accessories, in the box we have 4 extra 3-pin switches. These are the reds. Always nice to have a few spare. We also have the RK branded keycap and switch puller, important for a hot swappable keyboard. And lastly, we have the USB-C to USB-C cable with a USB-A adapter conveniently attached to one end. Now let's take a look at the keyboard powered on. The RGB colors are really vibrant, even without the keycaps allowing them to shine through the text. Clicking on the knob switches modes from volume to connectivity, while a long press powers it on or off. It is Bluetooth 5.1 and can connect to up to 3 different devices. The OLED also indicates the battery level and whether the keyboard is in Windows or Mac mode. keyboard has 18 different RGB patterns, as well as solid color options, but they're the same as other RK keyboards, so I'm not going to go over it here. RK also has custom RGB software, but so far I think this is new enough it wasn't detecting it in the version I downloaded, so I'll try it later. Real quick, let's take a look at one of the switches. As you can see, the RGB are north mounted, so keep that in mind if you're replacing the keycaps, especially if you want the light to shine through the text. Other things to consider: the RK M75 is the second keyboard from Royal Kludge to be gasket mounted, much like the H81. It really makes a difference in the feel and sound of key presses. They improved on the design from the H81, in my opinion, with a better dial knob and this pixel OLED display as well. I've been using the keyboard for a few days, but I already really enjoy the feel of the keyboard, and so far it's been the best stock keyboard experience that I've ever had. Playing around with the keys, feeling the differences here. I've included a sound test in a minute using a Shure MV7X, and it's the first sound test I've done, so don't judge too harshly. Well, thanks for watching this first look at the RK Royal Kludge M75 mechanical keyboard. Let me know what you think of the video in the comments below, and if you purchase, I'd love to hear your opinion on it. Goodbye for now, and God bless.